Alright, if you guys would go ahead and turn to the appropriate page in your spiral that was assigned by your teacher for your C notes. I want you guys to start off with this warm-up, and I'd like for you guys to go ahead and look at the bar graph in front of you and go ahead and do an OIC. Once again, go ahead and create your box. Give me 3 observations, 2 inferences supported with evidence, and then 1 conclusion based upon the graph. Now I want you to decide what factor best explains the increase in Texas population over time. There is no right or wrong answer. Just give me your opinion and support it with evidence. Make sure you guys go ahead and tile the top of your page, Urbanization, C notes. Urbanization, C notes. Because it is C notes, once again, it will require 2 questions and a summary at the conclusion of the presentation. Alright, urbanization. When we talk about urbanization, we're referring to the process of an area becoming a city. Prior to 1900, Texas was a state with mainly rural areas, which basically were areas with large farms, as seen in the picture, and few people. But as time went on, especially after 1900, Texas began to become a state of multiple cities where there are lots of people in a certain area. So, what I want you to think about is what factors would help Texas go from a rural to an urban state. There are many factors that led to the urbanization of Texas. The first one would be advancements in technology. For example, the railroad in the railroad industry, or the cotton gin and windmill in the cotton industry. All of these technological advancements helped lead to the urbanization of Texas and helped Texas go from a rural community to an urban community. Alongside the advancements in technology, there was an increase in industries such as the cattle, the cotton, the railroad, and the oil industries. All of these led to the factors of the urbanization of Texas. And finally, there was an overall increase in the total population of the state of Texas. Collectively, these factors led to Texas going from a rural society to an urban society. Now, because of the urbanization of Texas, there are many effects. For example, there was an overall increase in the population of the state of Texas. Areas like the coastal plains and West Texas saw a great increase during this time. New industries began to emerge, not only in oil, cotton, and railroad, but also in technology, medicine, manufacturing, and transportation. For example, cars and airplanes. And then finally, a major effect of urbanization was jobs began to change. Prior to the urbanization of Texas, people living in Texas were mainly farmers. However, with these new advancements in technologies and these new industries developing, jobs began to change to more manufacturing, creation of goods, technology, and service. So the urbanization of Texas had great effects, not only on the population of Texas, but how people earn their money to make a living. So if you guys would, at the very bottom of your notes, go ahead and fill in the following analogy for your summary. Urbanization is like a blank because blank, but not like a blank because blank. This concludes our presentation. Make sure you ask your 2 questions on the left side margin of your paper, and we'll see you in class tomorrow to discuss urbanization. Have a great day. Bye.